Okay, here we go. This is Garrett. There is something we children of God must do. There's something we have to practice. There is something we've got to work on. And this is really important. This is really, really important with your everyday walk with Jesus. And that is practicing to trust Him. Practicing to trust His plans for our lives. Now, you might be thinking, well, Garrett, can you do that? No, I can't. That's why I use the key word there, practice. Join me. Let's practice trusting the Lord even when our life is falling apart. For example, it was only a few months ago where my wife Tristan gets demon possessed. She's in the hospital for 6 weeks. She comes home and has a lot of these demons with her for another month or month and a half. The nurses at the hospital turned against me. Some of them attacked me. Some of them accused me of poisoning her. You see, they couldn't find what was wrong with her. They did test after test, racking up a $375,000 hospital bill, and they couldn't find anything wrong. We told them it was the demons. We told the doctors. We told the nurses. We told everybody it was demons, but they came against me and attacked me. I had to practice trusting the Lord. I had to forgive them. I'm not saying this is easy. I'm not saying that we're going to practice trusting Jesus and be experts at this after 6 months. No. The truth of the matter is, it's actually impossible to trust Jesus. It's impossible without grace. We got to have grace from our Father to practice trusting Jesus. Everything is grace. Everything is always going to be grace. That way there will be no boasting in heaven. This is the system God put in place. So, if you're battling the most terrible addictions like I do sometimes, if you're battling against the most filthy, dirty things like I do sometimes, if you're battling against fear and anxiety like I do sometimes, if you're battling against caffeine and other types of drugs like I do sometimes, if you're battling against doubt, if you're battling against a lack of love, a lack of faith, a lack of trust, a lack of interest, a lack of motivation, like I do sometimes, we have to practice trusting Jesus and His plans for our lives. Now remember this. God the Father is perfect. Therefore, His Son Jesus is also perfect. They don't make mistakes. They're not making a mistake in your life. No matter how dirty things get, no matter how dark things get, the plan is perfect. Well, Garrett, can you practice that? No. Then why are you allowed to talk about this? Because I've been practicing this for a long time, and I want to share my education with you. The key word is practice. We're practicing to trust the Lord Jesus, practicing to trust His plans for our lives. And with His grace mixed in, we're going to get more and more faith and more trust. We are a work in progress, and the Lord isn't quite done with us yet. Let's keep practicing to trust His plans.